Hello there ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups and I welcome you to a Modern Warfare 2 commentary. So today I want to talk about why I feel at this moment in time Modern Warfare 2 is better than Black Ops 2. And I'm not trying to rag on Black Ops 2, I think it's a good game, but there's a lot wrong with it at the moment that needs to be patched, needs to be improved for it to be a more balanced experience, to be a more fun experience and be generally a game that's maybe remembered well in the future, because at the moment not many people look back on like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 1 with very many memories. In my opinion, I didn't really like those two games. I honestly hated Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 1 was pretty shit. The only thing that saved it for me was zombies, but that's around about it. But before I get into the conversation, the gameplay in the background is a cheeky little nuke. It's on the map Invasion. It's a game of free-for-all. I'm using the same setup as last time, the beastly UMP45. I end up picking a ACR up later on. ACR is still amazing. It's like the gun with no recoil and high damage. It's an absolute tank. I'm using a different kill streak setup. I'm using Harriers, Pavlo and Nuke, I do believe, because I was playing a load of games last night. I was trying to get the nukes. I kept getting chopper gunners, but the thing is, I kept getting killed while I was in the chopper gunner. People would look at the kill cam like, oh shit, he's over there, I'm gonna go kill him, get him off his kill streak, stop him from getting that nuke. And that happened way too much last night that I got so fucking pissed that I ended up breaking out the Pavlo, because I just didn't want to sit there anymore because people were just easily killing me. And that's one thing I don't really like about Call of Duty, is I feel like kill cams are good and all, you know, it's nice to know where someone's camping, but I think for kill streaks there shouldn't be a kill cam, because it just gives away that person's position. It's very hard to defend against it, especially if your chopper gunners like looking at the other half of the map. They can just pick up an easy kill and take you off their kill streak. But that's enough talking about the gameplay. Let's get into the topic of this conversation, why I feel Modern Warfare 2 is better than Black Ops 2. And the first three main reasons, well really the three reasons I want to talk about is weapon balance, lag compensation and perk balance. So let's talk about weapon balance. In Modern Warfare 3, in Black Ops 2, the weapon balance is shit. And this is no surprise. Call of Duty so far has never had great weapon balance, which really surprises me because they've got hundreds of people fucking working on this game. They've got hundreds of millions at their disposal, and I honestly don't see why they get weapon balance right really anymore, because, you know, the SMGs are so fucking powerful in the game. Even though they have nerfed them a little bit, they're still overpowered. And as well, people are finding certain guns that are amazing at the moment, you know, with certain attachments like LMGs. When the game first came out, I didn't like LMGs, but nowadays I'm running a load of LMGs with like quick draw and target finder, because they're freaking beasts. And if you slap on dexterity, they're kind of like a submachine gun, but not to the same level, but they're still a really good gun. But weapon balance is something I can forgive because it can be patched over time. And as well, really, I kind of miss set classes. Like if you look back at COD 2 and COD 3, they were set classes throughout the whole game, and in my opinion they were balanced as fuck. You know, because there were so fewer guns, and really they had to balance each class to be useful. And in my game, in my mind, they were perfect weapon balance. And I kind of wish we would go back to that, but I don't think they ever will, because, you know, the customability of the new Call of Duty is what really sells the game. But I do feel, you know, at the moment, I think they should nerf at least some of the submachine guns, or make some of the other guns powerful. I feel they should add a bit more damage to the assault rifles, and maybe a bit more damage to the sniper rifles, in my opinion. But, you know, that's something that is very trivial. People could go on talking about that all day long. So we're just going to leave that for now. Let's actually talk about perk balance, because perks I don't really talk about that much, because I generally just use the same setup over and over and over again, which is toughness, dexterity, engineer, what are my main blue perks? Hardline and Ghost. They're the main perks I run. I feel if I don't use them, you know, it's fucking useless. You know, I feel I will die all the time. And that really annoys me, because perk balance is so shit in Black Ops 2. Like, look at awareness. Awareness and dead silence are useless, because I use a headset, right? And the thing is, I use a Triton headset, and I cannot sound whore for shit in Black Ops 2. Like everyone else has said, all other commentators said they can't sound whore. And the thing is, with going back to Modern Warfare 2, I slapped on the headset in Modern Warfare 2, I could sound whore bitches like a mile away. And the thing is as well, this game here, I wasn't even using a headset, I was using just my standard TV speakers, and there's loads of situations where you'll see me just move to one direction because I sound whored someone and I saw them there. And it was just so good to be able to hear footsteps again. It really gave me an upper hand in this game and helped me survive a lot more. And that's the thing with Black Ops 2, I'm not even, I got my game on but low volume. I don't need to hear the game, because like the only benefit of actually having sound in Call of Duty is to hear footsteps, and when there's no Call of Duty, why listen to the sound, you know? And that kind of annoys me. And like in weapon testing, in game testing, no one notice this, you know? They had hundreds of people working on this game. Didn't someone raise their hand and go, boss, I can't hear shit? you know, or did that put, you know, the boss just throw him out the window? No, don't believe him, don't believe whatever he says. Like, they really should fix this, and they haven't really addressed it yet at the moment, I don't think, in the media Hopefully with an upcoming patch they might add in some sound for the footsteps. There's also a load of other perks that generally I feel are useless, like extreme conditioning only makes you run twice as fast. No, not twice as fast, twice as long. Honestly, I see no point in that because the maps are generally very small in Black Ops 2, and that you need to stop a load of time to stop people camping. Like, there could be people around the corner, so you're constantly having to stop. I think it's a wasted perk. I'd never use it, and the only real way I can see it being beneficial is the way Marathon was done in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 2, Marathon let you sprint forever, and I think that's what extreme conditioning should have. But that's enough talking about the perks, really, because there are a load of unbalanced perks out there. I could go on talking for days, like the advantages and disadvantages of some of the perks. But the other real gripe I really have with the equipment is the shock charge. The shock charge is hugely unfucking balanced. I hate that Engineer doesn't stop shock charges, which really annoys me, because honestly the only reason why I was using Engineer is because I thought it stopped shock charges. It doesn't. The TAC mask does, so nowadays I'm religiously using TAC mask because shock charges are widely used. Everyone are fucking using them because they're so fucking powerful. They're like a claymore on steroids. You can throw one of those halfway across the map. They're so hard to see. They can kill people in hardcore. You know, they're like an overpowered stun grenade, and honestly it's like, it is too much. The shock charge has too much power, and I think it needs to be nerfed a little bit. Maybe it should be nerfed to the extent that Engineer stops the shock charges instead of TAC mask. That's my opinion, that's the way I see it, and that's the way I think it should be done. I know other people have their other opinions about it. But so far, the two topics I've talked about, perk balance, weapon balance, is something, you know, they can improve over time with simple little patches. And generally, so far in the Call of Duty, they have released patches for these type of problems. Like in Modern Warfare 2, they decreased the power of lightweight, and they decreased the power of the model shotguns, and you know, they fixed the javelin glitch. They generally fixed a lot of stuff. But the final thing I'm going to talk about is lag compensation, which a lot of people at the moment are complaining about. I'm complaining about it because I don't really see the need of it being in Call of Duty anymore. Lag compensation was introduced in Black Ops 1. It was also in Modern Warfare 3, and it's now in Black Ops 2. It is honestly the worst thing that has ever happened to Call of Duty. It honestly ruins the experience for me. The reason why they added it in was because they're trying to make it more equal. They're trying to make the game less host focused, because you know, if you pull host, you're going to have a better connection, you're generally going to do well, and that's one of the reasons why they added it in. I can see why they've done that, but in theory it hasn't worked, because instead of creating more of an equal experience, they've created more of an unbalanced experience where everyone is just raging 24/7. Because, you know, in Black Ops 2 at the moment, you'll get into so many situations where you just get one banged, or where you're just like, you run around the corner, you get one banged, and on the kill cam it just shows that you haven't run around the corner yet, and that's because of the lag compensation, because the game is behind. Well, you're behind, he's not, he's in the future, so to say. It is really fucked up. And as well, you get into situations where you put bullets into someone and they'll just turn around and just shoot you once, and it feels like you're dead. And the thing is, I saw a commentary the other day where this guy actually did this test. He showed a load of split screen tests where he got player 1 and player 2, like 2 controllers, and he showed even with 0 ping and 0 lag on like one console, there was still lag compensation, and he actually measured it to a degree. It was very impressive commentary. It was absolutely amazing. And it showed that how, like, in so many situations where player 1 would start shooting player 2, player 2 wouldn't see the bullets until like a few milliseconds after they had shot it, and he'd just appear instantly dead. And he showed like other like situations where player 1 would run around the corner, and player 2 would be looking right at the corner, but on player 1's screen, as he slowed it down, player 1 would near enough be fully already around the corner, and he'd be able to see player 2, but on player 2's screen, he couldn't even see player 1 yet. And this shit, it shouldn't fly in Call of Duty anymore. In my opinion, it ruins the experience. It ruins the experience, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm not playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at the moment anymore, because it's just unfair to players as an overall. Instead of creating equality, it's just, you know, fucked up. There's no balance at all in the game. But in my opinion, I don't think they're going to patch this, because, you know, the game, it was evident in Black Ops 1, it was evident in Modern Warfare 3, you know, it was there, people were complaining about it in Modern Warfare 3, it's even worse in Black Ops 2, but they didn't do anything about it in Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 3, they didn't take it out. So honestly, in my opinion, I don't see them taking it out in Black Ops 2, and that annoys me. David Vonderhart, however you pronounce his name, needs to get his head out of his ass and fix lag compensation. That should be something that should be coming up in the next patch. If they do that, they fix that, they'll make the game amazing, and I'll go back and play it 24/7. But for now, commentary's coming to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. I've been Mr. Teacups. Hope you please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.